So, Jim, yesterday was Brexit Day. 5 years since we allegedly left the EU. But with our fishermen being betrayed and Northern Ireland has been partially stuck in the EU, what are your thoughts on this?
Just the whole thing is a complete betrayal. Obviously, the Remainers, or Ramonas as they usually know, are gloating over the fact that very little has been achieved of what was promised. But that is entirely due to obstructionism, both by the political establishment and by an out-of-control civil service which fails to do what ministers ask it to do and conspire in every way possible to prevent us from getting the true fruits of Brexit. At the very least, we at least have our sovereignty back and can make our own decisions. Europe is actually in free fall. Germany is in recession. Why the Lib Dems and other people want to chain us to a rotting corpse is hard to imagine. Europe is not gaining on America or the rest of the world in terms of trade. It's actually imploding gradually. European industries, for instance chemicals, are shortly going to vanish altogether because the energy costs are so much higher than they are in, say, China or the US of A. Trump has made it very clear that he's going to put America first and will, if necessary, impose tariffs on European countries which refuse to raise their defence expenditure. America is tired of defending them. Now, this is going to impact on our economy because if Europe can't afford to buy our exports, whether of goods or services, then we suffer too. It's important that we stay as close as possible to Trump, but we are one of the few countries which is spending a reasonable amount on defence, and therefore we're much less likely to attract Trump's wrath. However, nothing has been done, as far as I can see, to get our fisheries back under our control. The fisheries return has been postponed indefinitely. It's going to take 10 or 12 years before we are actually in control of the North Sea the way we were before we went into the EU. And other groups are being betrayed even as we speak. One of the advantages of leaving the EU would have been to get rid of the common agricultural policy and return to the direct farm subsidies, which was so much more efficient. However, what the government is doing to the farmers is going to mean that the CAP is a minor problem compared with the inheritance tax, which is going to cripple small holdings for the foreseeable future.